If we fell out, who gon' be there, who gon' ride for you? If I fall off, would you still be my dog? I knew it's all conditional, I'm knowing you don't know me. Forgot my wishes, shit, I'm chillin', I'm lonely. If we fell out, who gon' be there, who gon' ride for you? If I fall off, would you still be my dog? I knew.
Say my intro.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back. I got food. Let me finish chewing first.
You say that as you said that as
Before
you
I
have food
put
in your
the thing
mouth.
in my ear. What's up, you guys?
No,
Welcome
I
back.
just didn't know. Please. No, this is not gonna be an extremely long video. Like I'm hungry as hell. No, cause you're doing the most. Like
You guys, this is literally than what I just said to him.
I'm gonna just let you talk.
No, I was
See how
saying.
long you talk.
I was like, Marcus, can we eat first? He was like, no, let's do the reaction. But I'm back, like y'all knew I would be. Okay, you guys. So
Oh my god.
I was finna narrate what we finna do.
Oh,
with the
I was about to
popcorn.
say like it was so peaceful and nice when you not fucking talking.
I don't have to be in the video.
I don't have to be in the video.
Remember how I smacked
That's
the
what you
fuck out
sound
of this
like.
neck last time? I'm finna do it again. Okay. So I don't think I'm gonna put this one in there. Is that how they do it?
Who is they? I'm not
The
they.
YouTubers. Did I say you or did I say they?
You said they implying I'm part of them.
No,
I'm
I
not.
didn't. So I'm gonna, Marcus thinks I can't do it. I'm gonna mix this.
What is
It's the white
this?
cheddar.
Some people can't read.
Heard. That's the white cheddar, the cheesy white cheddar.
Let me taste.
And then
I gotta do it. Don't do that. I hate when y'all do that.
I know, that's why I did it. And then the sizzling spicy sriracha.
And it's two?
Yeah.
What about that one?
I'm not gonna put that one on there.
What is that?
That's the pepper Asiago, I think.
Is it? No, I'm never gonna open it. What's the other one you had?
The sriracha.
Sorry, that sounds hot.
It is. Do you not like spicy stuff? We're not gonna dump it on there.
I mean, obviously, but
Because I don't like spicy stuff like that. You know that.
so what?
I like a
Hold
little
on,
tangy.
because this one take me back. Hold on.
First of all, it looks like crack.
Woo! It's salty as hell, but
Is it?
that shit buzzing.
Yes. It's good. It's not
No, it's not good. It's buzzing.
I think it's buzzing, guys. Like a nut. No, I'm kidding. Are you gonna have to edit that out?
No, I've said worse. What's this one? No.
We're not putting that one in there. We're putting this one on there. Don't take a.
No, I'm not. I want to see what I'm getting myself into. I do not want to waste this popcorn.
No, I know what I'm doing. If you just let me do it, it'll be fine. I'm a seasoner. I think you felt like yours was salty because you opened the popcorn already.
Oh, good. Okay.
There's no holes in there.
No.
Go ahead and taste the popcorn.
Why do you do your head like that? You're a loose neck head ass. Go fuck. You gotta watch me do that?
Yeah, I'm learning. It's educational.
Damn!
It's gonna be mixed up. Can you relax? Give me the damn white cheddar.
Who cursing that?
You
be acting on camera. Because
No.
off camera, she's not like this.
I'm definitely worse.
You're
than this.
definitely like a feather.
Yo, I be beating Marcus' ass. He's flexing right now.
Go. The popcorn is like, you know what I mean? It's my shit.
I know.
There you go. There you go. Shake. You know what that reminds me of? No, shake it the other way. You know what that reminds me of? You know what I mean?
No.
You jerking somebody off. Oh, you made me say it. So.
I don't do it like that.
We're gonna leave it right there.
You took it there?
We're gonna leave it right there.
I don't do it
there
like
it is.
What? What is this?
What's going on? Oh shit.
If she was jerking you off like that, I'm sorry.
fucking all your shit up.
Taste it.
If this is not good, I'm beating your ass on camera. Let me do it. They know how I am with my popcorns.
You might want more white cheddar in it.
She did her thing.
Okay.
I can do that because they know I'm that gay.
Heard. Are y'all sure though?
This video gonna be long as hell.
You got. I told you. I'm hungry.
Say it. Say my intro. No. Shut up.
Suck
no.
no.
Oh, ooh. Yo. I thought you didn't know it.
I knew it.
Why you
I've
got
been paying
that?
attention.
Why you got that? Why you
So
got
I don't make a mess.
What you? Oh no. You're not about to eat no chips. No.
I told you I was gonna eat the
There
chips.
you go. Nope.
Marcus.
I'm dead ass.
You guys, okay, so I used to have braces, right? I literally just got them taken off like a year ago.
Here we
almost
go
a
with
year
this
ago.
whole life story.
The entire time I had braces, I didn't eat popcorn. That's my story. So now I'm getting used to popcorn again. Period. Point blank. Play the damn video.
You got popcorn. We don't eat chips or nothing loud on this channel. What? What's the name of this? Oh, okay. So it's...
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today,
Okay, no, start video.
you turn it up.
It is up.
Oh. Yeah, I did that.
This
Right.
happened in October 2019. My friends and I were in the military at the time, stationed in Colorado.
Right.
We heard about this haunted road called Riverdale Road from one of our friends that was originally from Colorado.
First of all,
There's a Riverdale Road in Atlanta.
Oh, it's time to move. I just want to let y'all know that road is dark as shit.
What does that remind you of?
Relax. Nah. I'm just like, that's pitch black dark.
What does that remind you?
I know,
Okay.
just saying. But I'm just... I shit buzzing.
Is your channel age censored? Like censored?
No.
Oh, never mind.
There were several different legends about the road, like stories about a ghost jogger tapping on people's windows, bloody handprints on road signs, Native American shapeshifters, ghostly hitchhikers. The list really goes on. The legend that matters for this story, however, is that of a phantom camaro. The legend goes that a guy crashed on the road back in like the 60s or 70s as he was going too fast down the road, which has a lot of twists and turns on it, and now he haunts the road trying to race people to their death. Anyway, my friend said he'd been there several times, but nothing ever happened.
Wow.
With it being October and all, the rest of my friends and I really wanted to go so that we could maybe experience something spooky. So we all went super late on a Sunday night, like 1 in the
That's that
morning.
white people
So
shit.
it was technically
That's that white people shit.
One more time?
That's that white people shit.
Say it so they can hear you.
That's that white people shit. I want to go
People.
experience some bloody hands and some ghosts trying to fucking kill me. The fuck is that?
I mean, those are your peoples, so I'm not going to say too much. I mean, on the
So
outside.
all of his Caucasian
on the outside.
followers and
On the outside, she's like, I can guarantee you, on the inside, you're 100% white.
remember how I walked off in the last video, but I came back? No.
Monday morning, I guess. Anyway, there were 5 of us, to include myself, all in one car. My friend, who was a Colorado native, said he went to high school with a guy who died on the road, and the guy had to cross somewhere along the road. So since a couple of the guys had to pee anyway, we all pulled over where the cross was so that they could go off to pee somewhere while the rest of us looked at the cross.
I'm holding
It was
my shit.
extremely dark outside and completely quiet aside from our footsteps in the grass and the words we exchanged.
Wow.
We were only standing outside for a couple minutes tops, before
That's long
literally
enough.
out of nowhere, this car races around the bend of the road and drives past us. One of my friends made a joke. Oh, it must be the Camaro. We all laughed, but as the car completely passed us,
Usually, 9 times out of 10, when you... That's the chip, isn't it? That's the chip. I can tell because you got something in the corner of your fucking mouth. If you gonna do it, just chew real slow. Like, yeah.
I will come up.
Ew, that's disgusting. I look straight into your mouth hole. What I was gonna say was, like, usually, like, 9 times out of 10, when a story or a movie or a show, they be like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, that was the Camaro that just walked, you know what I mean, drove past. Or, oh, that's probably the ghost. It usually is.
Yeah.
So I highly suggest they hurry up, peeing, or just have their dick out and then
Hop back in the car. and
yeah,
go. That would be a fun story to tell if they survive.
if they survive.
we saw that the taillights were indeed that of a Camaro.
You guys learned something new about Marcus today. He is a bladder of a fucking squirrel. He peed all day. He was like, I gotta pee.
PMS.
At that moment, all of us
You don't
scrambled
have
back
a
into the
menopause.
car,
You don't, he's
and
30.
by the time we were all inside and beginning to drive away, the Camaro was right behind us, following us.
Car that turned around.
This is fucking wild.
Yo,
This is fucking
oh my
wild.
god.
You guys scared?
This is how we died, dude.
Yo, I fucking lying.
It matched the description of the legend perfectly. It was an old black Camaro with a busted headlight. My friend who was driving was freaking out, and rightfully so. We told her to just drive the speed limit, because the legend says if you try to speed, then you die. So we went the speed limit for the rest of the road with this Camaro riding our ass. It was so close to us. The quote-unquote driver of the Camaro even turned off the headlights, which was really weird considering how dark it was outside, and they could have easily hit us without being able to see. As soon as we reached the end of what was considered Riverdale Road and were about to turn off of it, the Camaro stopped and turned around and started back in the other direction. Now, I don't know if the Phantom Camaro is real or if the legend is based off some crazy person, but it was just weird how the car literally came out of nowhere. It was so silent outside, and we would have heard it coming far sooner than when it came around the corner of the road. Plus, what kind of person would be out on this rural road at 1 in the morning on a Monday night? I don't know. I personally believe in the paranormal, so I think it was a ghost, but I try not to push my beliefs onto other people.
I do. Fuck.
My name is Ben. This happened back in 2007 up in the high desert in California. Around this time, Highway 138 was under long-term construction. I lived in a town called...
This is Atlanta. There's a Riverdale Road in Atlanta. There's a Highway 38 in Atlanta.
I'm good at
138.
all that at the end of the video. But you know, keep talking.
When this video is over,
I got something.
I hope it stabs you in the cum.
Felon, where everything was spread so far apart it would take 15 to 20 minutes just to get to the nearest gas station or food joint. I went to high school up there and was a senior with a longtime girlfriend. She lived in Wrightwood, which was a long drive from my house that meant crossing 2 highways. My mother would work long, tiring shifts and would sleep when she got home, so asking her was out. Instead, I would hitch a ride on my girlfriend's bus to her house after school, usually on Fridays since no school the next day. Getting home was the issue, though, as it was 15 miles between our houses and I would be walking. I had done the walk so many times I learned secret pathways down the mountain through the desert that would cut my walk by an hour,
This is not Atlanta.
though it usually meant being in the middle of nowhere. But the scariest thing to happen to me wasn't necessarily in the lonely desert, but in the street. I was dumb and lazy and would sometimes hitchhike. I usually got picked up by parents of schoolmates who recognized me or something, but not often.
That's that white people shit again. Black people don't fucking hitchhike.
No, we don't. And if we do, we strap. We come ready with the Adidas 72,000s. Well, yeah, which yours? Oh, all right. If you only got the Adidas 73,000s or higher, then yeah, it's tough.
Can you go get your 72,000? Go get them so we can see them. Go get them.
Right now.
Right now.
You dead ass.
I'm dead ass. Go get them. Cause I'm tired of internet personalities flexing. Go get them.
You know, you saw it.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I saw shoes. When I asked you,
Okay.
whatever that
Okay, this is gonna be the first and last time I'm doing this.
hurt. He just act like.
I just act like. No.
Huh? Oh, okay. Fuck. Obviously, I'm more comfortable. Y'all make a mess. Okay, is that what those are?
Thank God it's still recording.
Okay. I just thought it needed to be proven. Those are nice shoes. What size shoe you wear? What's that?
What are these?
11?
Are these Adidas? Are these Adidas?
I'm looking for the Adidas.
Are these Adidas?
I mean, sure. Now he mad. Look, yo, look at his face.
Cause you saw the fucking collection. Collection, it's not really.
Really, I was gonna get on you.
You saw it.
I haven't.
Yes, you did. You looked dead at him.
But I wasn't like,
You looked dead
okay,
at
are
him.
these Adidas?
You looked dead at
Okay,
him.
these aren't. Okay, are these
You
Adidas?
looked dead at him though.
But I don't.
You looked dead at him.
Hurt. Play with it.
No, because you looked dead at him. Like you really
didn't know
tried
what
it.
those
Yes,
were.
the fuck you did.
I wasn't paying. I'm not a guy. I'm not also not a shoe head. So I'm not a sneakerhead. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was
Heifer.
looking at.
You said it's not a bad word.
That does not mean that you can call me a heifer. Why is he touching me?
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait. Oh. I would fuck me.
One day I was walking. It was around 6 p.m., I believe, as the sun was
I'll
fading,
fucking
and a man named Charlie pulled up in a big red van. He asked if I wanted a ride, and I said sure. As soon as I
Wow.
got in, something was wrong.
White people shit.
He was twitchy and looked abnormally thin. His cheeks were sucked in and looked exhausted but wired. He stared at me for what felt like a long time, and by the time I realized I was uncomfortable, the van was already moving down Highway 2. He talked a lot, mentioning that he had a friend named Carlos. He talked about Carlos a lot.
Okay,
and asked,
so put yourself in his shoes, right?
I wouldn't have gotten in the car.
But just hypothetically speaking, put yourself in his shoes. You're in a car.
Well,
Red flags out the ass. What you doing? It's already.
Is the door locked?
Most likely. I know what I'm doing, but what you doing?
Well, you can't attack the guy because then you both might die. But if the door's not locked, I would just open the door and roll out. Like how it's finna be
And if it
in
is?
the car. What would you do?
If the door is locked, I mean, if the door is unlocked, I'm yeeting out.
You doing what?
Yeet out the door, like out the door. But then if the door is locked, then I'm breaking the glass and I'm yeet.
How you gonna break the glass?
What you mean?
How you gonna break the glass?
Just break it.
It's not that easy to break car glass, Marcus. That's kind of the point.
I have Adidas blood.
questions I couldn't possibly answer, like if I knew him, or if I liked his house and if he treats me well. I told him I don't know a Carlos. I realized at this point he wasn't taking me to Highway 138. Normally,
I'm sorry. Can you please?
I can go.
Please. No, you're fine, kind of. But like, just stop checking yourself out. You do that all the time.
And
There's nothing wrong with you.
what?
You are a very beautiful, sexy, smart black woman. There's nothing wrong with you. Stop. Jesus. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm trying to figure out if you're doing this for the video.
I would have said it off the camera.
Play the video, Marcus.
Okay.
When someone picks me up, they go down Highway 2 to Highway 138. It was literally the only route you could take without going through the desert. When I asked about it, he told me too many cars are held up because of the construction and he knew a quicker route through the desert. He actually pulled through the route I usually took on foot, and my heart sank. I was about to end up alone in the desert with him. He continued to talk about Carlos as I searched for something to hold on to. I found a small screwdriver in his passenger door compartment and tucked it in my hand.
Stab.
He mentioned that I should meet Carlos, and that he could get me a lot of money. I assured him I wasn't interested, but it was like he didn't hear me. He told me he was going to take me to meet him. Again, I told him I was fine and I was in high school and didn't need to make money. I looked outside and realized I knew the area. There were a few houses in this part of the desert, just randomly thrown here and there. I'd walked past them before. He veered down one that was further away on its own. I knew he was going to take me there no matter what I said. He drove right through the open gate and parked. I heard endless howling of dogs as he pulled up and told me to get out to meet Carlos. I was scared.
But the fact that
You had the screwdriver.
and you're at the destination. All of this could have been avoided. You're in high school. I don't know how old you are, but there is, you know what I mean, there's a
He's
good
a senior.
range. So, okay, so you're probably what, 17, 18? So you had all the time in the world to do God knows what with that screwdriver.
He did.
But now we here. We here.
We at the end of the line, buddy.
At the clock house. That's where we are. You know, you said that yet, are you?
Even when I watched a couple of your videos when you said it, I was cracking up. You've done that so many times to me today. So now,
I didn't actually do it though.
you almost did it.
I didn't. But you did it. to
I
me.
did it, but just to show you, it's a little bit. Oh God!
Okay. Let me just play the video.
Did y'all see that?
Can we play the video?
Did y'all see that?
Can we play the video?
If I'm not in the third video, y'all know what
You
happened.
want to play the video?
I could hear my breathing getting louder. I considered attacking him then, but I panicked. He got out, and I saw the full form that was Charlie.
Get off.
He was tall, at least 6'3", and definitely was tripping on something. He wobbled like a child trying to stand. He went around and opened my door, then started to yell. The house was a 2-story house, built well. For a desert house, it was clean and crisp, not the scary, rundown places you'd imagine.
That's pretty.
An average height guy came out. He was older, maybe in his 60s. He had white facial hair and a shaved head. He looked at me and didn't look away as he told Charlie to go inside, and he did. Carlos asked me what I wanted, and I said to go home, that he was giving me a ride. He stared at me and pointed to the gate and said to leave, and I did. I walked to the gate, and as soon as I felt safe, I ran. I didn't stop. As soon as I could, I called the police on my prepaid Nokia and told them everything. I still walked home and sat on my bed. I was stunned and didn't know what to do. The police never contacted me after that day. I didn't tell my mom or girlfriend. I didn't want them giving me grief for it. After all of it, I still took the bus to see her, but I made sure I had a secure ride home after, or at least learn the public bus schedules. And I never hitchhiked again, but I still remember how hard my heart was beating, and how scared I was of what could have happened.
So, he said he didn't want to tell his parents because they didn't want to give him grief. See, if I was your parent, I would have gave you not grief, but I would have gave you like the Adidas starter pack, which consisted of Adidas hat.
Adidas needs to sponsor you.
Hold on.
God dang.
Adidas hat. You got it? You alright? Adidas hat. Adidas shirt. Pants. Probably the whole tracksuit. Adidas socks. Some gloves. Some shoes. The 87,000s. Probably like a low dosage of Adidas liquid, so like you can put it in your veins, so that way you have Adidas blood. That's like the whole starter pack right there. Can't really think of anything else. That was just basically just off the top. But no, you're right. Adidas definitely needs to sponsor me. I've been talking about them for years.
You mad?
When I was 12, I had what I believe was the last sleepover of my life. It was at my friend Nick's grandma's house. She had a very old-fashioned house that, looking back at now, kind of gives me the creeps thinking about.
I'm sorry. Did I mess up the editing? Okay, good. So, in the last video, he said my prepaid Nokia, I wanted to die.
Is that an old phone?
Yeah, a prepaid Nokia.
For like 2017?
From like 05.
Oh, wow. You had one of those?
No, last phone. For any phone that's prepaid is old. Prepaid went out of style in like 2013.
Doesn't Walmart still got those?
Prepaids? Yes. But they're for like people's kids. They're like track phones. People who like old people.
No.
Are you mad?
We gotta watch the video.
I had been over to it a couple times, but never slept over. His grandma had a spare bedroom with 2 twin beds, which is why it seemed perfect for a sleepover. There was also this park connected to the backyard where we played hide and seek during the day. As it got darker out, his grandma called us back inside for dinner. She made linguine and clam sauce. We begged her to let us go back outside after eating to play flashlight tag in the dark. She eventually allowed it. Since her backyard basically connects to the park, with the only barrier being a bunch of trees and no fence, the game area ranged from the backyard to a certain point in the park, past the trees. We started the game with it being my turn as the seeker. Basically, I just had to find Nick and aim my flashlight at him, and that would be considered catching him. I counted down from 30 to give him time to hide. Then I left his grandma's house through the back door to begin looking. I checked some of the obvious immediate hiding spots, like under the tables, behind the chairs, by the shed. It seemed the backyard was clear so far. I heard cracks coming from the direction of the trees in the front of the park. I shined my light over into the woods, revealing someone tall, covered from head to toe in what appeared to be a giant sheet. As my light lit up the figure, they turned to face me. I could tell because I could see 2 eye holes and a small mouth hole. What in the world was I looking at? I called out Nick's name, asking if that was him, though I didn't have any idea where he could have gotten that sheet all of a sudden. I didn't have too much time to wonder about that though, because Nick came out of the trees yelling at me to run inside the house. Whoever was under that sheet wasn't Nick. We rushed to tell his grandma, whose response was to lock all the doors. She comforted us, telling us we're safe inside. However, later that night, when the 2 of us were in the spare bedroom downstairs, both in our respective beds, laying awake at like midnight just talking, we heard a couple thumps coming from upstairs. We looked at each other and wondered if that could be his grandma, whose bedroom was upstairs after all. We figured that's what it probably was, forgot about it, and eventually fell asleep. The next morning, Nick's grandma knocked on the guest bedroom door and came in. It was like 8 in the morning.
Your grandma lied the hell out of her ass to you. There's somebody in that mother clucking house. And that's your grandma. It's nobody. It's nobody that you know. Ew.
She might. First of all, grandma be getting it on.
Ew. Ew. All that wrinkle.
You're not gonna be getting it on when you get old?
No.
Lies and deceit from the pits of hell.
All that wrinkle, all that dried up pussy.
It's not dry.
I mean, wet rocks. Sorry. Get off me.
And she was asking us which of us opened the window in the other spare bedroom upstairs and let all the cold air in.
You keep talking about that and makes it that I'm getting more madder.
Are you mad?
I'm gonna wait until the cameras are off, cause I don't want people to document what I'm about to do to you.
We said neither of us, but she didn't believe us. So she had us follow her up to the bedroom. She seemed quite angry. She pointed at the wide open window. Still, we said neither of us did it. Then she went to the bed and asked, "What's this?" As she picked up a dirty-looking crumpled up sheet thrown on the bed. She smelt it and was taken aback by its apparently horrible smell. I said, "Wait," and asked her to lay the sheet flat on the bed. She did so, and that's when I saw the 3 holes in the sheet, the eye holes and the mouth hole. That's when Nick and I knew and told her about the person in the trees under the sheet.
It's the fucking Klan. It's gotta be.
That's not that funny.
It's not funny at all, but it's gotta be.
No.
If it's a sheet with holes in it.
A black sheet?
Oh, I don't think.
Oh, they didn't say the color.
Yeah, no.
Could be a red sheet, brown sheet.
It's the fucking Klan.
If it is.
That shit is not funny at all. I mean, it's probably not.
If it is the Klan, then I'm
just got a little bit too real.
Yeah, then I'm not gonna do what I'm about to do to you after.
The fuck? First of all, you guys, I'm finna just leave because
You leaving doesn't help at all. Like, I'll hold on to shit.
you do.
She immediately had us leave the house with her to go next door, where she called the police. When the police showed up, 2 of them searched the house while my grandma stayed out front with a 3rd police officer. There was nobody found inside the house, but the method of entry was very easy to figure out. Whoever it was jumped off a railing in the backyard onto the awning, where they were able to easily open the window and climb in. Nothing appeared to be stolen or broken. Thank God I didn't have to stay there another night, nor did Nick. In fact, his parents had his grandma stay with them for a few days just in case. I think the scariest part would be worrying that whoever it was never left the house, and that the police might have overlooked their hiding spot.
Oh, okay. So, you want a house?
I do.
So, it's a short question. Do you want like you want to live in a suburban area? That's not the question. Okay, but okay. So, like you would want like woods and stuff.
Kinda yes, but
Okay, stop talking. Wow. You really just you don't know who be lurking in the woods. You don't know what be lurking in the woods.
you didn't even let me finish.
I didn't have to.
I'ma finish. As I was saying before, he rudely interrupted me. Kind of, yes, but also I don't want to live too far outside of civilization because I'm still young and I'm single. So I'll be living in the house by myself. So
you're gonna need that Adidas protection. Don't you know how
yeah,
they got
you can get it for me after they sponsor you.
Don't you know how they got that? What's that one home security thing? I forgot what it's called, but nothing. I just said what I mean.
Because when I was a kid, we used to go in the woods, like behind the house. But like in the daytime, not at night. We weren't crazy. We weren't fucking crazy. We would go in the woods.
You were semi crazy during the day. The woods is the woods.
Marcus, you're from up north.
I wasn't in the woods.
Like I'm saying, you were very suburban, so woods aren't a thing to you.
I was very suburban.
So, is this video over yet?
I wasn't. It couldn't be.
Because you see, we're nearing on that 40 minutes. I'm hungry.
Okay.
You guys, we're really like this all the time. Like, I don't want y'all to think like we're beefing or something right now. We're not. We're really like this all
Are
the
we
time.
not?
Heard. All right, well, we can end the video off so he can say what he needs to say to me.
So my friend is is crazy. You do some cluck shit. You just be in the woods, huh?
When I was a kid.
All day and you still.
Not all day.
Still, all day, all night.
What's he talking to?
That's wow. What else do you do? That's sus.
I don't know. Name some things.
I don't know.
I'll tell you if it's sus or not.
Looking at me the way you do. That little neck shit, that was sus. That right there.
That's sus?
Yeah.
Sus how?
Everything.
Everything about me is sus?
Yeah, I'm gonna how be friends. No, we want.
I feel like in every video I walk off.
You on thin ice right now.
Let's make it a habit. Marcus.
What happened?
Stop being mad at me.
What you mean?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not talking about that.
What are you talking about? I'm on thin ice. Me?
Playing in the woods?
Marcus, me and my siblings used to play in the woods.
But you still do.
But if you, no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
When are y'all going? When will I have time to go in the woods?
First of all, chew your food.
I know you're not talking.
Taco, you grown.
I know you're not talking.
I don't do
I know you're not talking.
I don't do that.
Yes, you do. Face full of fucking waffles. Yes, you do.
Not waffles.
Okay, sorry. Grits.
Not grits.
Bacon.
But she would definitely be the one to go to hitchhike any
Hell
random
fucking
person.
no.
Keep it cool, keep it classy, and I love you, stay happy, ill, nigga.
I'm finna run, y'all. Okay. Bye.